What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Run Good coming back at you, and we are continuing our Starstock.com series. In the last video, I showed you guys all of the cards that I wanted to submit to Starstock and check them out. They are an online consignment marketplace that strictly focuses on rookie cards, so no veteran cards or anything like that. Everything on the site is a rookie card, and they only take certain products. Like for basketball, they don't take Chronicles, for example, or at least they haven't added it yet to the list of accepted, but they do take Prism, Optic, Mosaic, Donruss, so some of the more popular National Treasures. So they really only want specific sets, and they really only want rookie cards. So I decided to send in a batch. I believe it was around 550 or so cards. I think we're going to find out. So took them about 3 weeks from the point where they received it to the point where we are right now, where it's in my collection and it's ready to be priced out. I have not done this experience yet, so we're going to be walking through this together, and I'm going to be showing you guys kind of the back end for what it's like now that I have my cards uploaded into my account. Now, great thing about this is getting these cards in my account cost me $0. It cost me a shipping fee. I shipped them a flat rate box, and that was it. So I think I paid, with some insurance, I think I paid about $16 or $17 to get about 500 cards to them. Didn't have to pay anything to get uploaded into my account. That's great. So no front-end charge like how ComC would charge you an initial processing fee. But here we are. This is the Starstock main page. We're not going to go through anything on this page, but I'm going to go up here to my collection and click this. And this is the first time getting a chance to, I saw this screen, but I have not seen anything past this screen. So it says I have 152 card types. It says I have 448 cards owned. So I think I sent in around that. That sounds about right. I think I have a list somewhere, actually. So one thing that I like is I like the visual. So you can go two ways. So I did this. You can go this visual, and I kind of like this. This almost feels like some of the old, not the old, but some of the Topps apps, like Topps Bunt, and I did the WWE Slam one for a while, where it's just a visual, a giant card wall, and it shows you how many copies of each card that you sent in. Now this load more button, I don't know. I felt like I had to press it too many times to load all of my cards, but this is everything that I sent them. And yeah, so I do like this. I sent them a lot of Cameron Johnson. Looking at it, I see 6 copies. I sent them 11 debut Nicola Melli. So yeah, having to click this button over and over. I wish you could just say, hey, I want to see 200 cards. And then there's some of the Prism that I sent them. So I like that everything is in order. It looks like that is it. So yeah, these are the sets that I sent them. I sent them some 1718 Prism, some 1920 Donruss, some 1920 Optic, some 1920 Mosaic, and then some 1920 Prism. So looks like everything that I sent them is pretty well represented. Over here we have a bunch of filters, so I can filter by go all years. I can go serial numbered, all numbered, all cards not numbered, so that's kind of cool. If I have them by graded, I can do that. Over here I have a list of brands. Over here up top I have listing status, so if I've listed some of these, I can decide if I want to see all the cards that I have for sale or all the cards that I don't have for sale. So I like this. I like this UI. Nice and clean. I have heard from some folks that they wish there was some added features. So I guess we're going to get into that. So let's go ahead. Let's go to this view, and let's click into this first card. This is Zach Collins. So if I click that, go here, shows me the card, shows me they have 2 for sale in the. So they rate cards A, B, C, and PSA graded. So I believe mine received a A. Let's see if there's an easy way to see that. So I'm looking, like I said, this is my first time. Oh, they gave me a Starstock quality B, actually. You can see 0 of 1 card listed. So maybe they saw a scratch or something on there, something that would prevent it from being a PSA 10. I don't really have a insight into what they're looking for when they look at cards. I know, we know ComC and how they look at them and apply condition notes or buckets. So it's very similar with their. I kind of like Starstock's. I don't know. I mean, there's plus and minuses again. A, B, C. So it's very easy to understand that if you're a grayer, you're gonna want to buy Starstock A. But on the flip side, we don't know. I don't know what they saw that was wrong with my card. So there's some plus and minuses, and you scroll down here, you can see history of the card and how often it sells. It looks like this month they've sold right around 10 copies or so. I'm seeing a little more than 10 copies. Some of the prices right there. Starstock A, B, and C. And then other parallels, which I think is also pretty cool that they'll list any other parallels of this card. So I go to click here, Starstock B. Looks like no offers. So I click sell. One to sell. So it's very much, this is somewhat similar to how StockX is set up. StockX is a very similar model where you kind of list like this. So this is going to be the first card I ever list on Starstock. So if I look here, I see that there's 3 of these available for $350 and 2 available in the A for $375. So with this, I'm just going to go $3. It looks like if it sells, they're going to take their 5%, which is 15 cents. And I'm just going to go ahead and create that listing. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the back button. And let's see. So if I hit the back button, first thing I notice is it's unlisted, so I have to click refresh. And if I click refresh, that's going to lose my settings. So that's something that I already saw. So let's see. Maybe if I pop a copy. Yeah, so if I pop a copy and put it into another window, I can just keep working off of that list. It's unfortunate. It's like you have to click into all these. One thing that I'm seeing that I don't necessarily like so much about the UI is that I'm going to have to click into like all of these cards. There's no easy way. If I'm in like my ComC inventory manager, for example, I can just quickly go through and price cards. But for these, it's just on a list and I can just keep typing, $2, $2, enter, enter, enter. And my cards go live. With this, I have to kind of click into the card. I have to look at all this data. They gave me Bs on this one again. I have these 2 Jarrett Allens. And then I have to click here. And then I have to click sell. I'm actually curious. If I click these pictures, I can't click these pictures. But I click sell. It says quantity to sell. So I want to sell them both. Looks like people are offering $6 on the A's. There's 5 for sale that are $8 on the B's. 22 for sale in A on those. So again, I want to be the lowest price, so I'm gonna go $7.50. So I'll have the lowest priced Jarrett Allen prisms on the site, and I'll click create listings, and your listings are now live. So there it is, Starstock B, no offers received. Go ahead, close out of there, and again, I can just go through the list. Same thing, Luke Kennard, they gave me an A on this one. And so I go to sell. I have 1, and again, I want to be the lowest priced on the site. This is actually interesting. So let's try this. It looks like there's 4 offers from $1.50. So normally I wouldn't sell this card for $1.50. Normally I would go ahead and I'd list it. My price, I'd put it at $2.50 or $2.75. But since it's just $1, and since it's just a video, let's see. If I price this at $1.50, I'm curious if it's just going to sell. Let's see. Okay, that's if I want to. So it says 4 offers. Can I just accept an offer? I'm going to see how this works. So I have 1. Let's just go $1.50 and see what happens. So if I hit create listings, you sold 1 card. Okay, so it immediately sold because somebody had put that out there that they wanted to buy it at that price. So if I hit refresh, now I go here, I have $1.43 in my balance. That card immediately sold because I just said, hey, I will take that $1.50 that someone is offering to buy that card for. So I do like that sale was instantaneous and that I didn't have to put my card up at that price, and then that person had to log into their account and accept the sale or say, yes, I do want to buy that card at that price. So that's a pretty cool feature that, somebody is just saying, I will buy those cards at that price. I will say that going back to this kind of my collection page and having to do that every time is a little bit annoying. So let me go ahead, let me click into these. Let's look at these Matthias Thybulls. So looks like they have 6 of my cards all as Starstock A. Again, same thing. I could just accept somebody's offer at $1.50, or I could put them up somewhere between $1.50 and $2.49. And I guess, if I wanted to quickly just sell cards, I can just do that and accept people's offers. Talon Horton Tucker, it looks like there's offers of $2.01. So I could just take the $2.01 and run with it if I wanted to. And I could just go through my list of everything that I've submitted to them and just acquire some easy sales if I'm okay with those prices. Now, if the offers are fair, or if I've submitted a whole lot of cards, like let's say this Jordan Poole that I have 6 of, no offers on this one. So unfortunately, I couldn't just accept offers. But that is, I do like that. I do like that you can just instantly accept offers from people who are interested in buying those cards. It would be nice to see, one thing that I'm thinking about for a potential feature is over here, and I could see I could see all my listings of cards where there's an outstanding offer. So cards that I could just sell immediately without having to click into each one like I just showed you guys. So let's go to this Kobe White, for example. I have 2 of them. There's 49 of them for sale right now on the site, and there's 133 offers of $2.60 or less. So let's go ahead. We'll accept an offer on one. So let's go sell. We're going to sell one of them. Somebody's looking to buy, you can see all the open offers. So somebody is looking to, they'll buy 100 of them at 25 cents because, of course, why would you not? But somebody is willing to buy 25 of these at $2.60. So let's go ahead and we're going to sell one of them at $2.60. Your card sold. And then let's go and we'll put one, the lowest priced is $4. So we will go ahead and put one at $3.75. So we're going to be the lowest on the site, and we sold one. And that's kind of the 2 different ways that I see so far that you can sell. So I have this listing up. It says one card, $3.75. If I click this, it says reduce the listing from $3.75 to $2.60 to sell this card. So there are some cool features that I like. I'm not going to lie. So I have, as you can see, a lot of cards that I need to price out or accept offers on. I'm going to be here a while. Let's see what the Tyler Heroes are, because these have shot up in the playoffs. So, yeah, so here's a good example of a card where, hey, I can, at this point, like, let's look. I have one card that's a Starstock Quality A, 19 for sale at $18.99, or 11 offers from $17. So, in this case, I would price this card at $18.75 to be the lowest on the site. But if you have a card for sale at $18.75 and somebody offers you $17, are you really going to tell them no? I think the answer is no. I think that most people in that right mind, that's like 10% off. Like, I'm going to say yes every single time. So the only thing that I would potentially do with this card is just not sell it, right? And I'm actually curious right now because $17 seems kind of high. So I'm going to pop over to comc.com. And if they load, I'm going to see what this card goes for over on ComC, because I think this is higher than ComC's marketplace. Now, I could be wrong. Yeah. So I'm going to make more money selling this card on Starstock than I would on ComC, because the lowest priced on ComC right now is this version for $14. And it's the same card. So this is an example where it worked out better for me, because I'm just going to go ahead and accept this offer. I see on a different marketplace that the lowest I could buy this card for $14. So to sell it over here for $17. Now, I could be wrong. In the future, this could be a $50 card. It could be a $60 card. Who knows? Sky's the limit. The Heat are still in the playoffs as I'm recording this video, and Tyler's kind of killing it. So this card could be a $25 card next week. But for right now, I'm super happy just taking $17. And if I look at that, and I look at the history, yesterday somebody got 18, so somebody got a little bit more than me, but $17 is kind of the highest mark. And I do like that you can look at the sales history and see, where you're at compared to other people, so that's pretty cool. And I'm having a good time checking this UI out for the first time. There's obviously some features that are missing. There's obviously some nice, wants that I've already noticed that I would really like. I think that this is definitely not the fastest way to price out cards for sale, but in the course of this video, I've already made $20. And I do like that a lot, that there's just instantaneous offers and that I can just instantly sell cards, and then I can use that money to buy cards. So I've told you guys that with Starstock, my goal is to sell a lot of these lower dollar cards and roll them into 1 or 2 very nice cards. So I'm going to continue that goal on Starstock. All right, and so it's been like 24 hours since I shot that video. And since then, I've already accrued over $200 in sales on my initial batch of Starstock. So one of my hesitations with this site was, we see the cards for sale, but are there buyers? And apparently the answer is yes, because there was a lot of action on the 500 or so cards that I priced out yesterday, and I've already sold $200 worth of cards. So very awesome, very good experience, and that's going to lead me to immediately want to send in more. So I need to get going, guys. I got to start prepping my second batch. That'll do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and catch you tomorrow.